What's up, guys? This is Kelly, aka Kelleythegreat, your favorite functional medicine nutritionist. And listen, I am so excited to record a video. I think that I have not done a video probably in over a month and a half. And this is why I believe, as a health practitioner of any sort, in order for you to connect with people, because truthfully, what we're doing, whether it be fitness, whether it be nutrition, any type of practitioner, we're saving lives. And with that being said, I don't think that any practitioner should extend themselves if they are not full and they are not whole within themselves yet. And so I say that to say, us having videos together is an energy exchange. And I want to make sure that I'm at my best self when I'm putting out information. Therefore, that energy can roll off to you and you become your best self. And so with that being said, obviously life has its twists and turns, and every day is just not sunny all the time, and so I wanted to make sure that I am whole and connected before I give you any type of energy that I'm putting out, and just to make sure that it is positive. It is coming from a meaningful and purposeful place, not a place of hurt, not a place of sadness, but it's coming from simply the truth. Okay, so in today's video, I want to discuss digestion. And I want to break it down so simple for you guys, because I have a lot of clients that don't understand exactly what's happening when your body is breaking down food. Now, fruit, vegetables, and carbs take about 45 minutes to an hour to digest in your body. Eggs take about 2 hours. Fish takes about 2.5 hours. Chicken takes about 3.5 hours. Pork, beef, lamb, things of that nature take about 4.5 hours. Now, when you combine the two foods together, say you were to have a carb, which is your typical standard American diet, which is, spaghetti and meatballs, or burger and fries, or, pizza with whatever. When you combine the two, the protein that takes 4 hours or 3 hours or whatever the case may be, with a carb that takes 45 minutes, what happens? Because they have different digestion rates, digestive rates, they slow down, because one is trying to break down while the other one is trying to do so at the same time. So the digestive system becomes slower. Now, this is where it gets really important. When you are following standard American diet, it says 3 meals, 2 snacks, and you're eating that specific weight all the time. Say you had breakfast at 9 o'clock. Mind you, I told you that just to digest, just to break down. This is not even, to break it down to the simplest form to utilize as the vitamins and minerals and things of that nature that's in the food, but this is just to digest through your system. It takes that long. An average meal takes about 8 to 13 hours. It takes a long time to break down, depending on the circumstances within your body. So this is where it gets really important. Say you wake up for breakfast, and again, you have that typical standard American diet, and you have sausage, egg, 1 toast, right? And so then you have that, again, because we combine the carb and the protein, probably takes about 6 hours to digest through the system with that, okay? 2 hours later, you're gonna have a snack. Maybe it be nuts, it can be celery, it can be a granola bar, it can be anything. But now you put that second meal in your body, and now the other meal that's trying to break down hasn't even finished breaking down yet, and you put something else in your body. So you're requiring the body to work harder. And when it has to work harder, it's stiffer, right? And so what you thought the digestive rate was going to be about 6 hours, now it's even longer, because now it's trying to break down more food. So now it slows down. And then 2 hours later, you'll have lunch. And then 2 hours later, you have another snack. And then 2 hours later, you have dinner. And sometimes people have midnight snacks or whatever the case may be. So all day, your body is working to digest food, and every single time you put something in there, you're stacking it on top of one another. So boom, this is trying to digest, then you go eat a snack. Well, this is trying to digest, and then you go to eat another snack. And this is where illness and disease really stem from, outside of the emotional factor that leads us to eat the certain things. We have food that is piling on top of one another, and we don't even realize that we're making ourselves sick with the standard American diet. It should be called sick American diet, but whatever. But so we're eating all these meals, and so everything that's trying to digest is slowing down, so that little piece of undigested food matter becomes a bacteria, a fungus, and manifests into disease. So this is why people are getting sick. Now, this is why being active and heating up the body is so important. Let me tell you, if there's a fire and we have a log and we have and we're going to talk about the digestion rate of food, and we have a log and we have a stick. what's going to break down and decompose faster? The stick. Why? Because it's less dense, it's not as heavy as the log, and so it's going to burn a little bit faster. Check me out now. Same thing in your body. Foods that are less dense break down faster in your body. Now, your body temperature is at 98.6, I believe, or is it 96.8? You know what it is, it's one of those. And just to preheat your oven is about 200 degrees, right? So your body is a lot cooler than what we're even heating our food up with, right? Just to heat it up. So with that being said, your body is going to require heat and extra energy, because at the end of the day, a calorie is energy at its simplest form. And in order to get rid of that excess energy, it first has to break down, and then it has to go into whatever it needs to go into. So when we think about it as its simplest form, as energy, and that energy is a stiff matter, right? And if we're not heating it up, the energy does not dissipate, is stuck. So physical activity and heating up the body is so important, because in order to release that energy, it requires heat from movement, right? So like I said, if it was a log versus a stick, if it's a piece of steak versus a piece of fruit, the fruit breaks down faster. This is why it's important to understand how food breaks down in the body, because you'll understand why you're not losing weight and the food that you're eating is getting stored as fat. And it could just be because you're not heating up your body and moving. You're eating all the time. Your body needs time to break this stuff down. So a food matter at its simplest form is just energy, right? And in order for that energy to move into another place, it requires more energy, aka heat, which burns calories, right? So if you think about it that way, hopefully you guys will be able to manipulate your diet so you can eat the things that you desire at specific times of the day, to make sure that you're creating the digestive system that you want in your body for a lifetime, that is not creating an environment for disease. So I really hope this video helped you, as it puts into perspective how foods digest in the body, and really what's happening when we have food in the body that is stagnant, because it's a matter first, and even to break down that food matter, it requires heat, energy. This is why exercise is important. This is why having some type of acidic food is very important. This is why having heat in your food is very important, because it helps break it down. So if you're not moving and creating energy and heating up that body to do so, then you're stuck, you're stagnant, your weight is stalled, or you're gaining weight, okay? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon. Bye.